One time, I spit on my sister, and then I spit on myself, and I ran to my mother and I said, "Oh, Brooke spit on me," and then my sister got grounded.
My brothers had this thing called like the taquito or the taco. They got the futon and rolled me in it and just sat on top of me for at least like a good 10-15 minutes until I cried.
It was awkward like between me and my sister because we were like oil and water, so we never got along.
She kicked her younger brother in the balls and gave him an asthma attack. So then we had to take him to the emergency room.
It wasn't much of a kick as much as like a knee right in the balls. We had to have a talk about boys' body parts after that because I really didn't understand.
Hi, I'm Barbara Ann.
And I am Vera, and we grew up in North Hollywood, which is not far from here. We're actual Valley girls. We are real Valley girls. And as you can also maybe see, we are identical twins.
When we were kids, the way I remember it is that she would win an argument by doing something like throw a vacuum cleaner at me.
It was only once.
That's enough.
No, okay, you're right. We just fought. We just felt cooped up together and didn't have enough space.
The dumbest thing we fought over as children was this broken piece of tail light that that I don't even know what the back is. It here?
I think it's. We were about 8 or 10 years old when one of us spotted this on the ground. Why this? I mean, it is obviously beautiful and shiny, but it's like one of us wanted it, the other one thought that they deserved it.
So why would the other person get it when?
Yeah.
If
like, why you and not me?
Exactly.
I'm sure
we're
we
trying to
both
answer
saw
that
it.
question.
Yeah. So as fate would have it, during our first week of high school, we each met just the exact same guy. Yeah. And separately, we wrote in our diaries about the exact same experiences. So these are our dueling diaries. September 13th, 1990.
I spent almost all of period 4 talking to Rich. He was wearing combat boots almost exactly like mine, steel-toed.
Rich let me step on the toe of his steel-toed shoes to test them.
He's funny, cute, druggy though. He's also a senior and a little scary.
He is really nice, and he has these really cute, small features. September 17th.
I waited for Rich to tap me on the shoulder or something between first and second period today, and he didn't. I spent nutrition alone and miserable.
Today was created by God. Rich drove us home.
After school, I see Rich, and this time I stop and chat. He asks if I want to ride home. Vera, too.
Barb got in the front with the radio blaring modern English. It was such a great feeling, cruising along in a car driven by a 17-year-old. The wind blowing, great company. I felt like I was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. September 19th. I am so depressed. Barb has been talking to Rich for the past hour and a half. Guys always like her. I'm convinced that I am ugly and stupid. No matter what I do, I will always be repulsive.
I called him and we discussed our plan to ditch tomorrow.
God hates me, I think. I hate my life. I want to die. Please, God, take me.
September 20th.
I did it. No, I didn't kill myself. I ditched a full day O school.
We drove to Malibu Castle to play mini golf. We're about to start on the second game when Take My Breath Away by Berlin started on the speakers, and Rich asked me if I wanted to dance in the middle of the par thing.
Just as we were starting the second course, a real dippy song started on the PA system. Rich asked Barb to dance, so they slow danced.
He's so sweet, and I was so happy. Finally, he said that there were so many things he wanted to do and say, but couldn't.
So Barb and Rich started dating, obviously, and it lasted, our estimate is about 2 weeks.
But so after I lost interest, of course, Vera lost interest, and then where's the fun?
Right.
Is none.
I think your relationship with him was way more about our relationship.
Yeah.
I think it was the same thing. It was like, why not me? You know, why her and why not me? I think that kind of gnawed at me.
So we decided, okay, we got to move on. We're going to branch out this time. So we made the effort, and this time we went for just the
exact
same guy again. Same guy. Yeah.
October 6th. Every day this week, Sebastian and I have stared at each other while passing the 5th period. Usually he wears a beret. But today he let his long blue locks fall over one eye as he stared.
November 23rd, Sebastian called me. He said he might know of somebody who likes me, somebody he knows quite well. But he'll have to find out for sure. He is sad, depressed, and sometimes drinks vodka. I only wish he liked me.
November 30th. Well, Sebastian slept over last night. He and Vera are going out. Thank you.
Hello. Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Baby party! So many babies!
I'm the new parent to triplets.
A girl and 2 identical twin boys.
Yeah.
This must be Albie, right?
See, that's the problem we face now is that we sometimes can't tell them apart and just feel terrible about it. I actually kind of had to fight for these babies because it was recommended that I reduce the pregnancy. I knew I had 2 babies, and it turned out that one of the babies had split into identical twins, and the doctor said, I am so sorry, this is your only option. And the idea of
Getting those twins out of there?
yeah, I mean,
Because that's what they suggested you did.
yeah, the twin boys would compromise the girl. And the idea of getting rid of twins, like this, that's the best thing that's ever, you know, that's who I am. I'm a twin, and like my life is being a twin. And to to make that decision, you know, just unfathomable. There's just no way I could ever do that. You know, I can't get rid of us, like the little us's that were in there.